Well, we're out here trying to prep this field for seeding. I'm not too terribly thrilled. We ran the disc over this. It was a soybean field last year. We got some disc lines running through here. We do not have a harrow on our disc, and there's some mounding. I got my dad out there with the land roller behind that 8640 tractor down there. I was hoping that would do a good enough job of leveling it out. The ground's really mellow, but I don't know. I'm just not so thrilled with what we got going on. I mean, you're always going to get some tire tracks in the field when you're running that land roller. It's just inevitable. It would have done maybe a little better job if we'd have had the land roller behind the disc. We've done that before, but I don't know. Kind of a mess we're making here. We're gonna hopefully get some seed in the ground yet today. Of course, they didn't have my seed ready yet, and so you gotta, you can't hardly see it, but it's a 8640, the dozer blade on it, pulling a Harms land roller. I think it's a 30-foot land roller. We use that 8640 for pushing silage some. He missed a strip. Act like you didn't see it. Oh no. I never did like picking them rocks, you know. We used to have to do it all the time. Some rocky country we got here. In fact, I was the kind of guy that when you'd go out there and work all day, by the end of the day I was ready to quit. I'd start pushing them littler ones in with my heel, and I didn't want to bend over and pick them. I just asked my cousin. He'll give me a hard time to this day. 25 years ago, and he's still giving me a hard time. I can't believe that guy. Whatever, man. I'm the one on the farm. You just sit behind a desk. Come on. I don't know what idiot designed this cab in this John Deere. You got that stupid thing right there. You gotta look around way over here so you can actually see where you're going. What on earth? Get a sore neck by the time you're done running one of these things. At least International, when they built their cab, they had a nice square front cab. And you know that that cab was better because look at all the tractors that are made nowadays. They got a similar cab to that old International one. Boy. Well, we're getting this old grain drill ready. Decided this year we were going to actually calibrate before we went to the field. We kind of got a little bit different hay mix this year that we're running through the drill, and so I took this here deal, strung it up underneath here, underneath all the drops, wrapped this some twine around it, and then I took 2 ice cream buckets on the outside of this chain here and dangled them from there, and we measured out so many feet and went and ran it, and then we weighed up the product and multiplied it by what we needed to come up with an acre, and we think we got her set right. So we're running it's a grass, clover, alfalfa mix. The seed this year is it's got some alfalfa, tall fescue, festolium, and clover, and then we're gonna run oats and peas through the backside. We got pretty good looking seed here this year, so we'll be back at it. Well, it's a new day. We're out here giving her, trying to get some seed in the ground here. I don't know. I guess I don't know a lot, I see that. I don't know. 620 drill. Seems to be running about where we want it to. We've got the 14A to 6. To the door that's got the wheel broke on it, but oh well. It's an air conditioned cab. Rock took out the window on the disc behind the one year. Oh well. We continue to make her go, Keep forgetting to actually buy a window. Would be nice on these cold days to have a window there, but come summertime you get that breeze coming in there, and it works pretty good to have it off, So anywho, we're hoping, like I said, we calibrated it and that it was dead on, or maybe I didn't say dead on, but we're hoping that she goes get across this field and have all the seed used up, but not before we're done. So I know I might have upset some of you earlier in the video. I mentioned that that John Deere cab, that thing just, you put all that garbage in your front view, It's just not good. Well, see, this is the International cab. Look at that. Look at that. It's a piece of glass. There's no post. You ain't got a big old muffler. I mean, you got a little muffler, but you ain't got a big old muffler to look around. International. They knew what they were doing. Hey, don't be unsubscribing. Come on, guys. I put the old spectacles on today. That way I could actually see. We're just dropping. I actually ended up pulling all those drops off because I didn't think the seed was dropping quite like it should through the grass box on there. So I put my glasses on so I could hopefully see that seed trickling out of there. Make sure none of them plug up with that grass seed in there. It can be a little finicky at times, but anywho, we're getting her done. I don't know if you can see that drill running or not. Yeah, you can probably look at those tracks there and you can see that my GPS, it's dead nuts, you know. Yeah, we don't drive crooked at all around here. Straight down the field. We're not like those high-tech farmers. They need all that extra technology to keep them tractors running straight. Nope, around here it's the old arm running and it goes straight where you want it to, or where you're steering it to, I guess. Sometimes the steering just a little hinky-dinky, I guess.